Naoya Inoue is coming off a dream knockout against Stephen Fulton, and Gervonta Davis wants next as his dream fight. After his fight with Fulton, Inoue has big dreams he plans to accomplish by the end of the year. Inoue stated, "I want to be undisputed champion by the end of the year. That is something I really want to do." Before the fight, Gervonta Davis had mentioned how much he liked Inoue, but in the end, he had to side with Fulton. Davis stated, "I like, what's the guy from Japan, Inoue? Yeah, and I like Fulton too, so I definitely want to go to that fight for sure. And it's in Japan, right? That's fire. I gotta go there. I've gotta back Fulton, gotta back him. He's a guy from near my area. He's a neighbor. You know what I mean? I've gotta back him." As for who's next for the fighters, both of them have been called out enough times to have plenty of fights to choose from. Luis Neri called out Inoue with hopes to draw him in for a fight. Luis stated, "He's not a monster, he's a little monster. I'm the real monster of 122. I want to take his mask off." Rais Alim is another fighter who claims that he's ready to face the monster next. Alim stated, "I would love to be the first man to hand Naoya Inoue his first loss. I believe Inoue is a true champion, one who's willing to take on all comers, unlike some of the champions in my division currently. He's regarded as one of the best fighters of his era, and I truly see myself as the man to dethrone him. It's frustrating as time isn't on my side, and I'm looking to get the most out of my career, and these fighters have been avoiding me, leading to severe droughts in my ability to display my skills in the ring. I'm the only fighter who's calling out Inoue. Everyone else is scared. What's scarier, a monster or a beast? Let's put both of our undefeated records on the line and see." Meanwhile, Gervonta Davis has way more options in his weight class. Shakur Stevenson was one of the fighters who believes that he's the only one that can bring him down. Shakur stated, "I'd love that fight. I think that's the biggest and best fight in boxing. I'm ready right now, but he's the A side. He can pick and choose. He's at the Floyd Mayweather point. He's got that leverage now, so it's all up to him. I'm very confident the fight with Gervonta will happen. Tank is tired of me talking, so shut me up. Yeah, he won't even say my name right now. Tell him to come shut me up. Let's see what he really wants to do. It's gotta happen. That's the biggest fight of all sport. That's the Super Bowl right there. I'm coming. I want to get back in there as soon as possible." Davis is getting really tired of Shakur's mouth though. Davis stated, "Shakur Stevenson throws shots and then wanna be buddy-buddy. If you like that, then stand on that. Don't be trying to say all this stuff on Twitter and then run in my locker room and wanna take a picture." George Kambosos threw his name out there as well, and he predicted that the fight would be an absolute shootout. George stated, "I really like the Gervonta Davis fight, styles-wise. A lot of people are saying he's too explosive and he'd knock me out, but they said the same thing with Teofimo Lopez. Stylistically, I think me and him is a shootout. I can take a shot. I've got a chin on me. I'm very explosive as well, and I throw punches and bunches. When I take someone's confidence away from them, when they can't take me out and I keep coming and keep breaking them down, it opens up a lot of holes. It's a great fight. He's a lot smaller than I am, so I feel I can capitalize on that." Isaac Cruz wanted a rematch with Davis, but it doesn't look like anyone is really behind that one happening.
"We want the rematch with Gervonta Davis. These fans have been great, and that's why, they came out and what I promised is a depth already, and we did it tonight."
Gervonta shakes his head. "I wish we could bring him into the ring."
Rolly Romero has also called for a rematch with Davis, but Davis' reaction to that one was priceless.
Radio Raheem, Rolly's already
Where?
right here.
Oh, my bad.
Rolly feels like he won every round and is already calling for the rematch. What's your reaction to that?
Hey. I don't know, man. Shout out to him.
Did he give you any trouble in this fight? Was there anything about his style that was difficult?
No. I think I need to start warming up more, though, before the fight. So I could be already, really warm when I get into the fight. Because it was I was going into the fight a little cold. Even though we was working out, but I think I need to be, more, do some, jump roping or something. Because I had to warm myself up before I can actually get in the groove.
Devin Haney called Davis out while Davis was in prison. Haney stated, "The biggest fight would be me and Tank Davis. That's the biggest fight. Obviously, that would be the one I want next. I want to fight the best fighters in the world. I want to prove myself. I want to continue to prove myself because I know that I'm the best. I know I'm better than these guys. They can say what they want to say. I'm not ducking or dodging nobody. I've shown that. Anybody that I called out who wanted to fight, I fought them. I'm gonna keep doing it. Even though this is a fight that's been teased to be happening before Davis went to prison, Haney's team has admitted that there's been no development. Bill Haney said, "They've never sent anything over to me. They've never given me any indication that something was on the way. Be looking out for it." Davis has seemed adamant about making sure this fight happens at some point.
Like, come on. So if you win, you said all that. If you win, I'm not out my contract. Let's make the fight happen. Since you want to talk crazy, let's do that. I want to fight you if you win, Devin Haney.
I love it.
Teofimo Lopez has called out Davis along with 2 other fighters.
Devin has about like 5-6 flaws. Tank has about like 3-4. Ryan has about 10. It's too many for him. Every time he punches, he puts his chin up. Bro, I'm gonna dissect all these boys when the time comes. Timing beats everything. Timing beats speed, power, ring IQ. I have more tricks up my sleeve than y'all know.
Davis had to take a break in order to serve his time in prison, and he stated that the judge was crazy. He stated, "I just want to let people know that this judge is crazy. I did everything in my power to listen to my lawyers. She's mad that I bought a property. That's why I'm sitting in jail." Well, even with spending some time in prison, Davis and others have been calling Gervonta the face of boxing. But Canelo Alvarez doesn't think that he's done enough to take that spot from him. Canelo stated, "I'm not retired yet, my friend. They can say whatever they want, but it's not that easy. One fight does not put you in that position. You need to do a lot of things. There are a lot of good fighters coming up. One of them is Gervonta for sure, but he needs to do more, not just one fight. I like Gervonta Davis a lot, but he needs to do more to be the face of boxing. One fight with Garcia, and I respect Ryan Garcia, isn't going to do it. Hector Luis Garcia really thinks that he has the key to taking on Davis." Hector stated, "Davis, in my opinion, is a top pound-for-pound fighter and one of the biggest punchers in boxing. So I know going into this fight that I'm an underdog. Not a lot of people are giving me a chance in this fight, but that's what motivates me. I was in the same situation going into the Colbert fight, but this time I had a real training camp. I believe my style will give Tank problems. I'm a southpaw with many tricks, and I'll be using all of them." According to Calvin Ford, they actually flipped a coin to help them decide who Davis will be fighting next. Calvin stated, "We actually flipped a coin between Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson. Are they willing to take the fight? Are they going to outprice themselves?" Before Inoue's most recent fight with Fulton, Davis couldn't help but compliment Inoue on his skills and power.
Inoue's
The color hair? No, he is good.
21-0, undefeated. He's a 3-division champion. He's a big puncher. He was champion 112.
Fuck Bam a puncher. He is good.
Who's that?
Inoue. Yeah, he's fighting this weekend.
He is good. I'm gonna watch him.
That's the one you asked where he come from.
Yeah, he's Japanese.
Good. His placements and everything.
Footwork.
Yeah.
Defense.
He's 29 years old, and I said that 28. But I said that Manny Pacquiao and Triple G didn't get famous till after they were 30. Tank, are you willing to go down to 118 and fight him?
I can't get the 118.
But if you could have, it would be fireworks.
Even though Davis is more likely to fight Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, or Teofimo Lopez, Davis has another dream fight in mind. Davis stated, "I like who's the guy from Japan, Inoue, yeah. That would be a fun fight, and it would be technical, but I think I would be too big for him. But it would be like a dream fight. I like that fight." If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe and check out some of our other videos on the screen right now.